Python Flask tutorial. Flask. What is Flask? Flask versus Django. Which one is better for beginner? Flask. Flask is a micro framework that allows us to build web application. It maps URL to functions in Python that can run any open selector and search for a website. Suppose www.facebook.com. In the backend, it runs different functions and performs several things and ultimately gets requested data, website or sometimes web pages in return. Which is which? Hammer versus Toolbox, or which framework to choose? Here is the difference between Django and Flask. Choose Django. Choose Flask. If you want to deploy your project which is comparatively large in very short time with minimum cost, then go for Django. Even many e-commerce platform and government website uses it. Next, if you have a small or mid-sized project with unique requirement, then go for Flask. Even it is good for prototyping. Now, when it's about security, the Flask security library provides cross-site scripting, cross-site request forgery, SQL injection, and many more. Many sites use Django. Since this framework is easy to scale and provides the ability to process a huge amount of data in real time, lots of high traffic sites use it like Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. Flask is used by many companies as it gives us more control over our project. Since we can choose which component to use and how we can plug in any extension we need. Companies that uses Flask are Red Hat, Netflix, Rackspace, and many more. Now comes the conclusion part. The conclusion about which one is better or which one to use. Ultimately, Django is a toolbox and Flask is a hammer.